Good morning. Welcome out to the original Gordito podcast. It is a late edition today because I'm waking up late. I just got off vacation. Get off my fucking back. It's the Doobie Brothers with the Captain and me for your vinyl vibes this morning. Hope you enjoyed that vinyl vibe. That again was off my the Doobie Brothers, the Captain and me, the title track, the Doobie Brothers, Captain and Me. There you go. For those watching on the video, by the way, thank you for those of y'all that have been subscribing to my YouTube channel at Universal Comedy. I appreciate y'all checking out the podcast on there and watching the video with myself and with my guests and my wife. Uh, Shout out those of y'all that came over off of Chingo Bling's podcast. I was recently on there on the What Did He Said podcast, and he also gave the OG podcast a little shout out on his Instagram. So if you came over off of his recommendation, thank you and welcome. So this is my little podcast where I check in every Monday with y'all on live on Instagram. I tell y'all a little bit about what's going on with me, upcoming shows, projects I'm working on, just my take on stuff that happened during the week. I don't get super political. I don't do a whole lot of current events, so I'm trying to give you a nice break from that. You get enough of that on Facebook and all other forms of social media. No hot takes. I'm not gonna talk about whatever. I'm not gonna talk to you about the same shit that everyone else is talking about in their lives. So basically, this is just my little creative space venting session. It's what I fucking do. I just got back. I'm settling in off of vacation mode because I spent the last 5 days up at the Frio River with my family. It's our annual little getaway. It's nice. Not a whole lot of cell phone reception up there. You have Wi-Fi in the cabin, but you're not gonna be doing any heavy stuff. You can send some emails, upload some pictures, but you're not going to be streaming a whole lot of video or anything like that. So it's a nice little break for us. Went up there. It was the baby's first year up there. She's only 7 months old and just took to the water like a little fishy. She loved it. She stayed out there for hours. She had her little float with her little canopy, and she was just chilling, chill mode. Give her bottle. She's good. She enjoyed the water. The boys, it was their second year going out there with us, and they had a good time. But if any parents out there, you know that a family vacation, it's half vacation, half work for a parent, man, because you're so focused on getting everything organized and getting the kids to participate and have a good time, and it ends up being a little bit of work. But fortunately for me, my wife is amazing, and she handled so much of that. I was in Houston last Monday and Tuesday. We left for the river on Wednesday, and I had to go to Houston for Monday and Tuesday for work to do some writing with Chingo. Actually, that's what I was up there doing. We're working on a new project together. We kind of teased it on his podcast. Working on a new project together, so I had to go up there to do some pretty intensive writing workshops on Monday and Tuesday, and then I came back late Tuesday night, and luckily my wife had already packed everything. It was all by the door. Just had to load it up in the morning. I had to pack my own clothes, but everything she took care of everything else, so that took a lot of the stress and pressure off me as far as being the dad, the vacation dad, right? Which is why those Chevy Chase National Lampoon vacation movies were so fucking good because they're as wacky and as out there as it was. Uh, there was still some truth behind it about dads that just end up getting stressed out on vacation rather than enjoying it for what it is. And I was definitely at risk of being one of those guys. But like I said, my wife took a lot of that stress off me. So so clap it up for her. She did a good job. What else? What else has been going on with me? Like I said, I went up to Houston. By the way, I stopped by. I did a little drop-in set at an event called Punchline Mondays. Punchline Mondays, hosted by Jeff Joe, and I'm forgetting the other gentleman's name. Sorry, no insult there. but it's every Monday at Axel Rads on Alabama in Houston. And they were nice enough to give me some stage time, and the audience was great. They were receptive. It was packed on a Monday, which is cool. Definitely cool thing. I definitely have to get out to Houston more, and thankfully I've been given that opportunity because I will be at the Houston Improv August 9th, 10th, and 11th for 5 shows with Chingo Bling on the Latino as Fuck tour at the Houston Improv. So you can catch me there in Houston this coming week. If you're listening to this in real time, today, Monday or Tuesday, I will be in Laredo on Wednesday, the 24th, at the Rooftop Lounge for the Rooftop Comedy Showcase, put together by Aaron Suarez. You can hit him up, and he will get you those tickets. Also, another event I'm on, co-headlining with Aaron Suarez in Austin, Texas, on Saturday, July 27th. Those tickets are on Eventbrite. If you look up Border Laughs, you can get those for only $10 online, and you save a couple bucks off of the at the door price. So make sure you check those out. I also told you about the improv. That's about it. I think that I got for sure in the state of Texas in August. I think I start traveling not till next month in September again. So Victoria, Texas, definitely trying to come your way before the end of the month, before the travel schedule starts picking up and getting a little hectic. Guys, thank y'all for letting me check in with y'all. I got a great show this week with y'all. I'm gonna sit down with the wife. We're gonna talk more about the Frio River, exchange some mishaps and some just fun, cute moments with the family and the kids. And Smoke Bomb, checking out. See you later, bro. Duty calls. Go get that money. Go check out Smoke Bomb, guys. If you're in Corpus, overall off of Holly, they're a great shop. Shop local. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So me and the wife, we're gonna do Netflix and chat. We're gonna talk. We're gonna review some stuff we saw on Netflix this week. Before the road trip, and we're also going to just chop it up about our vacation and things that are going on here in the Lunarverse. All right, thanks for checking in, guys. I'm going to send y'all over to Netflix and chat. Those of y'all on the Instagram, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate the support, taking a bit out of your day to listen to me say absolutely nothing. All right. How's it going, Mrs. Luna?
Good.
How you doing?
Great.
Why we're so late?
We are
very, very late, said the rabbit. It is 9 o'clock on a Monday.
I know.
And we've not put out an episode.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
That's for those of y'all listening, we're smacking. That's hand smacking. That probably actually
sounds really bad.
Really questionable. What kind of fucking podcast am I listening to here? I'm a receptionist at a church, damn it. I don't know what kind of receptionist at our church would be listening to my podcast, but if you stumbled across it, because we got a lot of we got some clout, baby.
Woo!
We are officially clout chasers.
Yeah.
I try to avoid it as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? But I went up to Houston last week to hang out with a friend of mine. I don't know if y'all have heard of him or not, but goes by the name of Chingo Bling professionally. But Pete. I was hanging out with my man Pete.
That's what you get to call him now, Pete.
No, I still call him Chingo. I probably will never ever call him Pete.
No,
to his face. I mean, like maybe sometimes if I'm talking to like Marisol, his wife, about him,
right?
Like maybe it'll
slip in.
Well, because she calls him that. So
right.
Like I don't like play stupid. Like I know that's his name or whatever.
Right?
I'm never like, hey, what's up, Pete? I think we can know each other for years. We have known each other for years. This is my 4th year on tour with him.
4 years already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So December of 2015, I did my first road date with them in El Paso. That was my little audition. I had done shows with them before, but like either in San Antonio or Corpus. So that was the first time they invited me out on the road with them.
And obviously it went well.
It went well. Then after that, like immediately after that, they booked me in Laredo. Immediately after that, Washington D.C. And before I spent the next 3 years touring the country with them. So
Nice.
it's been great. But this is probably I think it's the second or third time that I've been on his podcast, and this is the first time that I've been on it since they revamped it. So when he first started the podcast, very much the way we started this podcast, you don't have a lot of resources. You don't exactly know what you're doing. So he had good equipment, and he had some interns that were like recording it for him, but doing the video and doing the marketing that goes behind getting a podcast out is not exactly easy.
Yeah.
As we're finding out.
Right.
So now he has a producer, Rob. Shout out Rob G TV if you're checking in on this, who's really kind of helped him navigate the podcast world, because it really is its own thing. People that listen to podcasts, they're savvy about it. They know what it sounds like. They know the equipment that people are using, and so this is my first time being on his podcast
Since that.
Right after they put the shine on it.
And did you feel a difference?
I did feel a difference. It was nice because it was really just he has a producer. Rob comes in, sets everything up. It's not like me. Like before, like I'm over here, like plugging shit in and moving shit and check the camera, and Jen has to go over there and okay, am I in frame? Okay, now you sit down. Let me go see if you're in frame. Like in theory, there should be like a little 19-year-old, 20-year-old little motherfucker on the other side of that.
Got it.
Watching what's going on.
So
over
we
here.
need an intern.
We definitely need an intern. If anyone wants to intern, I have no money. I have DiGiorno pizza.
Yes.
Though, as we found out, 19-year-olds love that. We had a friend of ours son watching our house and our dogs for us when we went on vacation. And apparently that's what he ate the whole time he was here. He ate our DiGiorno's and some ramen and grilled cheese sandwiches.
I'm just happy that we had stuff you liked.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a 19-year-old boy apparently eats exactly like... I was trying to remember what I was eating. Eats like a 12-year-old. Because that's why we have that stuff. It stays
because
in there.
Of the kid.
If our sons aren't here for their visits, then we don't eat that stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes the DiGiorno's. Sometimes when them snacks be calling your name. You know what I'm talking about in the middle of the night. Sometimes that's why I have those there. But most of the time, I try to keep it. A protein, a veggie, and a starch. That's how I say starch. We call it carbs now.
Carbs, yes.
But I grew up calling it starch.
Yeah.
And sometimes you be fucking me up.
I do.
You try to put 2 starches on a plate.
I do sometimes, but not on purpose. Not because I'm trying to derail you or anything.
You're like, let's have macaroni and cheese and corn.
Because it just sounds so good.
I'm like, you trying to kill me? Because I got these sugars. Baby. Now your background. You had a big mama.
I did.
Did she ever used to call them the sugars?
No, I don't think that she ever did. I don't remember.
I always wanted to meet someone that did. Like I love old black ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like that's kind of my spirit animal.
I think so. I really do agree with you on that.
I love soul food. Like I was talking on Chingo's podcast. I went to this place called the Breakfast Klub,
which I'm so jealous about.
And it wasn't on purpose because we have this rule: we don't try new places without, which gets hard on the road.
It does get hard
because I'm on the road, and it's like, when's the next time I'm going to be in Chicago?
Right.
Like
I get it.
So sometimes I gotta break the rule.
I get it.
But when it's just me by myself, I try not to go try new stuff without you because we like sharing
that
experiences. Because you got to understand, we're coming up. By the way, tomorrow's our 2nd wedding anniversary.
Woo-oo.
Happy early anniversary, baby.
Yeah. Happy anniversary.
And I can say that. I think we're going to make it at least these 24 hours. So I don't want to jinx it. I'm like kind of superstitious, anxiety ridden. Like I have this weird thing about wishing people happy birthday before their birthday. Like it's almost like bad luck.
Like they're not going to see the birthday.
That sounds morbid.
It really does.
That's why I don't tell a lot of people about it. Except I told everyone listening to the podcast now. I don't know what it is. Like I'm a high anxiety motherfucker, and mortality is a big issue for people with anxiety. So I have this whole thing about like, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to wish you happy birthday because like then if you don't make it like that next week, like when I see people like celebrating their birthday a week early, I'm like, whoa, what the fuck are you doing? Like you just gonna taunt the fucking universe? Like, bitch, I made it. Oh, really? Let me send a bus through your fucking living room.
Oh, that's morbid. A bus.
But so that's my thing. Like, but with anniversaries, I mean, unless I fuck up on this podcast really bad, I think we're gonna make it. Baby.
I think we'll hit the 24-hour mark.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah. We got it. The marriage will make it at least 24 more hours.
Definitely.
For sure. So happy second anniversary.
Thank you, baby.
So what I'm saying is we met later, like a little bit later in life.
Yes, we did.
In our 30s. So I feel like the reason that is we're not like co-parent, like, oh my God, they don't go to new restaurants without each other. It's that there's so few first that we get to enjoy.
Right.
Because
we had other life experiences.
We had lives before each other. So we hold on to those. Yeah. Those first. Like you traveled a lot.
I did.
Before I did. I traveled okay. So there's a lot of places you've already been to. Right. That I haven't. So that, eventually we're going to go through those places and it's going to be the second time we go. Right. But it'll be our first time together. Right. Aww. But we try to go places that neither one of us has ever been.
Exactly. So anyway. So we can share that experience.
Exactly. So back to Houston. Case in point, I was up there working on a project with Chingo. Very excited about that. You'll get to hear more about that as I'm able to talk about that more. But that's what I was up there for. I wasn't up doing any shows. I did drop in on one show up there. So please, I know some people are like, why didn't you give me more notice? I will give you more notice. August 9th, 10th, and 11th, I will be at the Houston Improv. Official. Nice. Confirm. Put that on everything with Chingo. Okay, that's official. This time I was up there doing something else. I happened to drop by a show on Monday night. I was up there. Wasn't planning on going out to eat. Right? I ate everything. Whatever Chingo ate, that's what I ate. Right. Right? And I wasn't going anywhere extra. I wasn't meeting up with anybody or doing anything special. Breakfast was supposed to be till 10 o'clock. Right. The dude at the desk said 10 o'clock because I had him repeat. I said 10 o'clock? Yeah, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Cool. Good. 10 o'clock. I didn't have a meeting till 11. So I'm like, I'm good. I'm going to wake up. Perfect. 8:45. I'm going to take me a shower. I'm going to get me something to eat. Come back to the room, do some emails, do some writing, then go on to my meeting. Right. I get out to the lobby at 9:10. Okay. All right. 8:45. I woke up at 8:45. I dawdled a little bit. I enjoyed that hot water. You know what I'm saying? Handicap accessible bathroom. Not bragging. All right. So, I had the little spray wand, I was getting everything with it, not to get too graphic with you. But I was in there and I was like, okay, all right, now 9:10, let me go get some breakfast. And my stomach, like I had ate like road food, when you eat on the road and your stomach, you're older, your stomach it's like, oh, we don't like that. Yeah. Like, why didn't you stop to eat? Like, why did you eat in the car? Right. And why was it like 58-cent hot dogs? Like, why are you eating like you're 22 years old all of a sudden? And so I was like, okay, I need to put something good in the tank. Right. I need to put some premium. Sure. My car's shaking a little bit. Let me put some premium. See if that fixes the fucking problem. Let me get some of that STP. So I was like, I'm gonna eat me some fruit. Yeah. I'm gonna get me some banana, a little orange or an apple or something for some roughage. Give me some yogurt. Yogurt. Go to. Maybe with the probiotics. You know what I'm talking about. The little flora, the little fauna, that shit that you get in there. You smart people, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Shit that helps you absorb. That shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to go out there. So I got out 9:10. I got out of the shower 9:10. And scrubbed up the way you do. Handicap accessible. Doing my shit. Go out there. And the lady had already packed up. No. She already packed up. And I was like, don't want to be that dude. Don't want to be the dude that's like, yeah, can I just get like a banana and a yogurt? And she gave me that look like, you bet not. Like she looked like she had been through, like she was a career La Quinta housekeeper, and that's the thing about La Quintas. La Quintas are great. They're good. They're clean, but don't expect extra shit. Don't come into La Quinta asking for extra fucking shit. You know you paid $90 for this fucking hotel room. Right? So don't come in like being like, can I get extra towels? Y'all got turned down service. Can I get fresh eggs instead of powdered eggs? Like, no, bitch. You at La Quinta. It's clean, right? There wasn't shit on your sheets, right?
That's all you get.
Everything worked. All the lights worked. The water was hot. Yeah, that's what you paid for, motherfucker. Like, that's what you got. You come asking for extra shit.
So she didn't have to say anything. She
No.
Look at you.
She communicated, like, that's what I'm saying. She's career housekeeper. Like she communicated that with my eyes. Like, motherfucker, no, I'm not the one. I'm not gonna go get you a banana. It was closed at 9.
You should have been here at 9.
It's 9:10. You're late, and it doesn't look like your fat ass need a banana. And she probably thought I was gonna ask for some waffles or something.
I mean, that's what I was afraid you were gonna say.
She probably looked at me and thought I was gonna ask for some waffles. She probably like,
or some bacon, like
Yeah.
something bigger than just grab a piece of fruit.
right,
Yeah.
right. That's really all I wanted because I had some tummy issues I had to work through. You know what I'm saying?
So then you went to the Breakfast Club.
So then that's how I ended up going to the Breakfast Club because I was like, I gotta eat, and I could go to McDonald's, get me a bacon, egg, cheese biscuit with a hash brown.
You sure could have.
I could have done that.
Yeah, but you did.
But the thing was, I had passed by this place the day before. We were cruising around the streets of Houston. We were driving around, and we passed this place called the Breakfast Club, spelled with a K. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. And then I saw that when I went out to Axelrad's that night, the host there named Jeff Joe did a joke about this place called the Breakfast Club and him having a Groupon and apparently it's a nice place or a good place to go. And he tried to take a date. And I was like, well, man, if it's the kind of place you take a date, it probably tastes pretty good, right?
Right.
So I went to go check it out. And as soon as I walk in, older black lady there standing at the door says, "Hi, how you doing? Have you visited us before?" And I was like, "No, this is my first time." She goes, "Well, we're known for our chicken wings and our waffles, and we're also known for our chicken wings with grits. So I would recommend getting one of those."
That sounds good.
I was like, "All right, well, shit, I gotta." When the place tells you like this is what we're known for, like that's what you gotta get, unless you really don't like that dish for some reason.
Yeah,
that's what you gotta get. And I got nothing against chicken wings, and I got nothing against waffles. So I was like, shit, that's what you're known for. That's what I'm gonna get. And this place, I gotta say, they're owning the fact it's like a proudly black owned business. Like they're all about it. Like that's what I'm saying. Like right away, I noticed when I walked in outside on the side of the building, they got a mural with like all sorts of like historic black athletes. Muhammad Ali, what was the runner's name? Jesse
You're asking
Owens, was it, or some? I don't forgive me historically. It's not that I don't know sports.
I don't either. That's what I'm saying.
So, but anyway, but they were all. You could tell that they were all. I recognized Muhammad Ali, and I recognized what's his name? I think Hank Aaron was up there.
Okay.
And number 42 was his name. First black.
I know. I can't think of his
player.
Name.
Wow. You see, we felt Black History Month. You see that? Okay.
Oh,
we're gonna have to go back in the races because now people are like, man, they don't even know their history. But anyway, I walk in and they got a shirt that says "Building Wakanda, one grit at a time." I'm like, this is my place. It felt like, remember, like when I walked into when I got to Jamaica for the first time, it felt like that. I was like, I'm gonna love this place. And the chicken was crispy, and it had a seasoning, but it wasn't overpowering. And the waffle was crispy on the outside and nice and soft on the inside. And they put a strawberry on it. And usually when they just put one strawberry on there, you're like, man, this is gonna be a nasty ass strawberry. But the strawberry was good. It wasn't too bitter. It wasn't too sweet.
Really?
And I got some, and everyone was super friendly. Like the dude like one of the bus boys walked by. He goes, "Oh, you got yourself some syrup?" He goes, "You should have got yourself some more syrup. I like to soak it because I only got one thing." I was like, "No, I'm trying to be good, but thank you though."
Uh-huh.
And it could have. I think I used enough syrup,
Uh-huh.
but I could definitely see how everyone there was just
Pouring it on.
fuck the sugars, fuck the sugars. We came to the Breakfast Klub.
Okay, so I've never had chicken and waffles ever in my life.
I have, but I have never had at a place that prepares them properly. I've had them like at IHOP, but you don't go to IHOP for chicken and waffles. So this is like these were like just like chicken wings,
Mm-hmm.
with the flap with the drumette, fried, breaded, and then with a waffle on the center, around it.
So
the waffle took up the whole plate.
Right.
The wings were just centered around it.
Right. So I wonder, as someone who's never had that, like, how do you eat that? Do you eat the chicken first and then the waffle?
Both.
Do you eat it together? Like, how does that?
I put so it has powdered sugar on top of it. A little bit of the sugar gets on the chicken. You put a little bit. I put some syrup on the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Took a bite of chicken. Took a bite of waffle. You just kind of go back and forth around like that as much as you want. I finished the chicken wings last.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up because I was like, this waffle's nice and hot and crispy. I got to eat it.
Yeah.
Like right now. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So it was good. It was really good. They had their merchandising down to like a science. They had T-shirts. They were selling the waffle mix in a bag by the pound. They were selling the chicken seasoning.
Wow.
In a
Like a bottle?
like a bottle, like the seasoning, like chupacabra or whatever you get, like a seasoning bottle. You can get the chicken seasoning. You get the chicken breading. Even.
Dang.
They had T-shirts. They had hats. They had bumper stickers. Like I was like,
and why didn't you come home with this stuff?
Because I was there for business. I wasn't trying to like, I wasn't going for like souvenirs and shit.
I was just saying for like the chicken seasoning.
I wasn't I did think about getting it, but then I was like, no, you know why? Because it's not going to be the same. Even if I make it for her at home, and it's going to be the same. I'm going to go home. I'm going to come home and fuck it up. You'll be like, what was the big deal about this? I need to take you to the actual spot.
Yeah,
so you can try it for real. That's what I'm saying. So that was my experience at the Breakfast Klub.
Well, I'm excited.
I ate without you, so definitely it's on. Maybe when I go in August to the Improv. By the way, August 9th, 10th, and 11th at the Houston Improv.
For sure.
Maybe you can go up there one of those days and.
That sounds good. I'm
excited.
excited.
I'm definitely down. I'm definitely down to hit it up again. Cheat day, cheat meal. I'm just kidding. As I'm drinking it, what am I sipping on anyway? You just made me something. I thought it was just some Coke, but it's got something in it. What's got in it?
It's some rum with the little vanilla Coke Zero.
Oh, you on vacation?
I am.
You still in vacay mode?
I am.
We just got back from the Frio River.
It was so much fun.
What'd you think?
It was so great to be with family and just, I want to say relaxing, but it wasn't really like relaxing.
Right.
It was more just enjoying the time together without work interrupting.
Without my work?
All work.
All work. Yeah, definitely. It was just a change in scenery. So I was curious. What I want to talk to you about is how did you feel your first vacation with a baby?
It's not a vacation.
It's not.
No, it's just a different scenery.
Yeah, I think you got kind of like you got like a preview of it last year. Mm-hmm. Last year was the first time we took the boys with us, so that was different. Of having to be worried about another person, because the first year that I went with you, it's just you and me.
Just us, yeah.
It's just like, hey, we're going to the river at this time. You get your ass up. You get dressed.
Yeah.
Whatever. With the kids, like, okay, let me get me ready. Let me get them ready. Let me get me ready. Let me get them ready.
Yeah.
Louis is 5.
Right.
Everyone's misplacing shit. Yeah. Where is it? And it's not till you finally get down there that you're able to just, and then even not really, because you're still, where are they? What are they doing?
Yeah.
I haven't seen them swim by in a minute.
Yeah. It's different for sure.
Yeah.
But it's still great.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was still great.
And with the baby loved the water. 7 months old. She splashed around.
Yes.
she
kicking her feet,
and
swimming.
the family was there. All your family was there, so she got hugs and got
Lots of
carried by
love.
everybody. Plenty of
Yes.
attention. She was in hog heaven.
Spoiled to the core.
Yes,
during
exactly.
this time.
So it was a good time. It was nice to kind of just get away from the social media for a little bit.
Exactly.
There's not a whole lot of cell signal out there, so we just kind of it's all about just relaxing and slowing down. So even though it's tiring,
Right.
I wouldn't say it's stressful.
Right. I didn't feel
Y'all had me
stressed.
cooking 7 meats though. Which I'm cool with. Like I'm like, hey, let me do my part. Like the first year I went up there with y'all, I didn't do shit.
Uh-huh.
Like I felt. Like I think I cooked one night
I think so.
that first time. And I think it was just because your brother was late coming back from something or
I don't know.
I forgot what it was that your mom was like, hey, would you mind getting dinner started? And I was like, absolutely. So I was just kind of like a outsider. We hadn't gotten married yet. I think we were
Right.
just dating.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, let me just feel this out. So this year I ended up cooking the first 2 nights.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up barbecuing.
And it was so good.
And it was good. But I'm not used to that. Like I white people barbecue now. Like I do like tonight. Like I made some steaks, grilling, right? I made some steaks. That's what I made.
Right.
Like now how I grew up is like how I had to barbecue. I had to go back to my roots because we got chicken, but we also got chicken. We also got fajitas and we got ribs. And we got sausage, but we also got pork ribs and
Beef ribs?
and we got beef ribs and we got some jalapeno pepper. Like you got to cook fucking 12 different fucking things.
And the corn.
And then the problem with it is, which is not a problem, if you barbecue like a Mexican, you got to eat like a Mexican, which is eat when that shit comes off the fucking grill. If the chicken's ready at 7:30, but the ribs ain't ready till 8:15, bitch, why didn't you eat the chicken? Don't tell me the chicken's cold and what do I need to do to keep the chicken hot? Eat it when it's hot.
And we like to wait for everything to be ready.
Yes, and y'all think it's fucking Outback Steakhouse. How come my chicken ain't ready at the same time that his steak's ready? Because that ain't the way a barbecue pit works. Different shit takes different amounts of time, and it takes space to cook that shit. And there's everybody 9:00 at night starving like a motherfucker. I'm out there still trying to figure out how I'm gonna fit all this shit on a tiny community barbecue pit. I'm like, why aren't y'all eating? Like it's barbecue. Just get you a bread, get you a pork rib. There, I ate. I'm good.
Oh my gosh, I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I didn't understand. I was like, okay, like I guess they're gonna seriously wait for me to finish cooking.
And we did.
All this fucking shit, and then corn.
And then the corn.
And that's the other thing y'all don't get that y'all did it to your brother, on the baked potatoes. Your father was like, "Are you gonna grill the baked potatoes?" I'm like, you got to start with those because those take a fucking hour. Like, don't come out like 15 minutes before I'm done. Be like, oh, and I got these corns. Well, you're gonna stay with those corns.
The corn was good though.
It was, but it was on there for a while, wasn't it?
It was.
Unless you're gonna put it right in the fucking fire, like you ain't cooking that shit in less than 30 minutes.
That's funny. But you survived cooking 7.
Oh no, I
different
survived.
things.
Like I said, that was probably the most stressful part of and only because y'all weren't eating. Like if y'all would have just ate, like if I just say, oh yeah, oh I ate, like, but y'all got this thing about like y'all gotta sit, and
Gotta
pray
sit together. Yes.
and everybody eat at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
that
family.
was easy. No, I grew up with my tios at the barbecue pit, and they would announce you. They would let you know about 5-10 minutes. Hey, we got some chicken coming on, or coming. The chicken be ready in 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you knew. Don't you go fucking walking off. Don't go to the store. If it was your turn to eat, you didn't get any last time. The chicken finished before you got some last time. Don't go to the store. Don't go outside to smoke a cigarette. Fucking stay your ass right there, because as soon as that shit hits the roaster, you should be in line to serve your fucking plate, or whoever's gonna make your plate should be there. In fact, have your sides already ready. Have your shit on there, just waiting for the meat. Sometimes if you walk up with your plate too, they'll put it right on the fucking plate for you. That's how I go. Like I was like, I don't even. You need a pan? No, why don't y'all come out here with your plate? I'll put the shit right on your fucking plate.
That's funny. Yeah, we've never done it that way.
Yeah, but you've also never had that many options.
Yeah, no, that was a first. Before. Yeah.
So that was interesting. When I opened up the fridge, there was like 2 different kinds of chicken.
Mm-hmm.
There's chicken drumettes and chicken wings. I ended up not even making the chicken wings. Beef ribs and pork ribs and chicken breasts and sausage.
Yeah.
2 big ass packs of sausage.
And corn. Good times.
Good times. But we made it through. The second night it was just burger and hot dogs. That was easy. That was that was give me a break. It was good. Y'all did pick the first night, making the first night. Mm-hmm. I think I'm thinking next year though. I don't know if we have enough people.
Okay.
I think I want to do a brisket.
Yeah.
I mean, I might as well. The length of time. You know, I would have to start early though.
Okay.
But I don't know. Y'all do it. Y'all have y'all's kind of tradition already though, so I don't want to go.
But I think we've.
I don't want to go fucking shit up.
Every year we've changed.
Y'all already dropped the tacos. Y'all used to do a taco night.
Taco night. Yeah.
And y'all stopped that. Was that for me so that y'all didn't offend me?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I'm not offended by taco night. Like I wasn't like, are y'all doing this because I'm Mexican? I mean, your sister-in-law is Mexican too.
Yeah, I think my mom said something like, because on taco night she was the one in the kitchen doing everything. Right. So she didn't want to do it anymore because it was her vacation.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's why taco.
And I think she didn't. I think the barbecue night she tried to help me out because you weren't feeling.
Yeah, I wasn't.
You weren't feeling well. It's vacation. Someone's got to get sick.
Yeah.
Every day.
I was feeling real weak and just nauseous, and it was just.
I don't know if you grew up summer camp, but that's very much like there's someone that like stayed in the whole time, sleeping. They weren't feeling well. Well, usually it's because someone got drunk. But for y'all, it's like someone had a headache or something. Yeah. So that was our vacation at the
Frio River.
Headaches and barbecues, but lots of fun in the water. Did a little bit of drinking. Mm-hmm. We're not heavy drinkers.
We're not.
But we stepped it up a little bit just because that's what you do on the water. So had a few michis.
Yes.
A few micheladas out there.
I had my first Bloody Mary.
A Bloody Mary, yeah. Your brother made us some Bloody Marys. Those were good. Those were dope. That was it. That was really about it.
Yeah.
We drank. We didn't really do a lot of heavy drinking. Last week was busy, right? Because I was in Houston on Monday and Tuesday, and then as soon as I got back, we left the next morning
to go to the river.
So we didn't get to do any Netflixing.
No, we didn't
at all.
Boo.
Last week. You started rewatching a show though.
Yes, I did.
You watched Orange Is the New Black.
Yes.
Which is a show that you've already watched once before.
So I started it probably after the first season went out. After everyone was talking about it.
Okay.
I started watching it. So I watched seasons 1, 2, and 3. And then I stopped. So last week.
Just because it sucked or because
no, I liked it.
Onto something else?
I think just life got busy.
Okay.
And so, and I knew coming up that one of the main characters were going to die. And I didn't think I wanted to see that. So I think that
you were upset they were going to kill someone off.
I think I don't know if upset's the right word, but I just didn't want to. I didn't know if they were going to be true to the character and if it was going to be good or just I don't know. So I just
that's probably the worst thing when they kill off a character and it's not in a way befitting the character.
Right.
Like I say like when it's like, oh, he like the character's this total badass and it's like, he got hit by a fucking bus.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's a shitty way for him to fucking go.
Yeah.
Like, or it's someone of no consequence takes him out or whatever. Like with Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Like that was great. That Walter just fucking passed out like before the fucking cops got him.
Yes.
Like that is fucking magical. Like, yeah, you still didn't get him, bitch. You still didn't get him. He fucking just died on his own. You didn't get him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think knowing that this character was going to die, and I was unsure, and then life got in the way, so I just stopped watching it.
Yeah.
And then I found out that this was going to be their final season 7.
Oh, they're done now?
They're done. This is going to be it.
So
I thought, well, let me go ahead and finish it before the season 7 actually starts.
Yeah. So I caught a little bit as I was coming in and out. You know, I was doing my Uber thing, trying to get that extra vacation money, that michelada money. You know, and I was catching some of the episodes.
But that was season 4. So you came.
Oh, that was
in
season
and
4.
Caught some episodes of season 4.
Okay, so at what season does the little baddie become a main character? Because
she's part of the main cast the whole time.
The whole time, season 1. Okay, so I'm down.
You're down to go back and watch it.
Let's go back and watch. She is cute, man. little feisty ass Latina, fucking running cons and shit. What's her name? What's her name?
I don't remember
the character. Oh, she's not that big of a character.
No, she is, but I don't remember names. I remember like the main girl's name.
Oh, okay.
And her girlfriend, but I don't really remember everyone's
Laura
name.
Prepon is in it. I saw that from the 70s show. She's cool. Where's what I didn't see in the scene is where's the butch one with like the mushroom, like with the fade. What character is that? Because I didn't see her.
Yeah, she's in there.
When I was coming in and out, like I kept, because that's the one I thought that was the main character. She's not the main character?
No, that's not the main character. I can't even think of
the main
her
character
name.
is the little blonde girl.
The little blonde girl is the main character.
Okay, you see, but every time I saw it though, it was the little like I said, the chick with the fade.
Because I think when you came in, she was essential in that story.
I'm talking about when the show was first like getting hot. Like all the little promos that I saw had that chick with the gray, the salt and pepper kind of hair with the fade. It's kind of chunky. Who's that? But who is that? We got dead air here.
I know because I don't. I just finished telling you I don't know their names.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Okay, well, I just wanted to see. But
no, she's not the main character.
She's not the main character. And then I also wanted to know because Mario Salazar, my homie Mario Salazar, tried to get him on the podcast because he was in Corpus, but he couldn't. He couldn't have time. He was too busy being a WWE troll and an NFL super fan to come be on the podcast. But that's okay. Next time. But he does a joke about who is Boo.
That's Boo.
That's Boo.
Yes.
Okay, he does a joke about how he looks like her.
Oh, okay. I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to see, like what the character does, like what.
Yeah.
Like what's it about?
She's not. I mean, she's a main character, but she's not the main character.
Okay.
Secondary.
Is she a comic relief?
She can be.
She's wild. Like she does some crazy shit.
She can be.
Like the episode that I saw you watching was they were trying to figure out who was taking shits in the shower. Like that was fucking funny. Like that's a funny side story. Like to have that going in the background of the subplot. Like that's fucking funny.
Yeah.
That's wild. Like that's just like, okay, that's fun. It takes attention out of some of the seriousness. I thought it was like a hella dramatic fucking like, but this is it's almost like a dramedy. Like there's some very funny like quirky stuff. They're making fun of the like where you feel like, okay, this isn't like, it's not trying to be a true to life depiction of what it's like to be a female in prison.
Well,
like,
and this is also minimum security.
Right. So I thought, so I was thinking something else. I was thinking this was like fucking prison movie with fucking chicks and fucking stabbings and shankings.
Well, it's starting to get that way.
Raping each other, like that. Oh, did it get that?
It seems like
I thought it was Oz with women. That's what I thought like y'all were tripping over.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought it was Oz,
Mhm.
like but with women.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's like I don't know what to compare it to, but um it's like Gridiron Gang. but but where it's like they have fights and they're selling panties.
Yes,
Apparently.
used panties.
Used panties.
So, like in season 3, Piper, the main character,
Okay.
she works in a lingerie shop. Like not a lingerie shop, but they have a shop where they make panties for a lingerie store. And
Okay.
they're throwing away scraps of panties, and she decides, well, I'm going to use that to make some money. So she takes the scraps, makes panties, has the inmates wear them, and then sells them online through her brother. And
That's
has
funny.
a whole racket.
That's funny because that is a real racket. Like, did you just hear about the Instagram model that was selling her bathwater?
No.
We talked about it on Chingo's podcast, and then I saw it immediately after that because someone's always listening. Popped up on my phone that there's some Instagram model. I want to say she's from Australia. I'm not entirely sure. And she bottled her bathwater and sold it for like some ungodly
wow, that's creepy.
amount, and people would buy shit. People buy used panties and all sorts of shit. And I kind of wondered, like, have you ever heard of Poshmark?
Yes.
Okay. Like, and that's what that whole thing is. Well, it's not what the whole thing is. The idea is for women to, I'm tired of wearing this clothes and sell it to other women and it's fashionable stuff. But I wonder, like, how many little pervos are on there, because a lot of the women that I know they put pictures of themselves wearing it. So I wonder how many little pervos are on there. Like, oh, I'm gonna buy those leggings.
Ew.
Like, and I wonder, like, if I was a female, like, I'd be very like, oh, who's buying? Like, I'm gonna sell this, but like, who's buying it? And what are they doing with it? Like, and they know what I look like and what I look like in it. Like, I don't know. That's just me.
Now I have
God
a
bless
whole
you.
different look.
But you don't sell shit on Poshmark.
No, I don't.
But I, like I said, I have on Instagram and stuff. I see women that do it all the time. They're like, go to my Poshmark, and I'm selling. I'm like, ooh. Like if I was like, no, like I could see some creepers going and buying your shit and just like sleeping with it and shit. And that's probably like the cleanest thing they do with it. But yeah. I'm sorry if I ruined Poshmark for you. Poshmark, not a sponsor, surprisingly. Probably won't be now. They're like, damn it, you gave away our trade secrets. That's 90% of our fucking clientele. It's fucking creepy dudes that buy these fucking chicks' leggings.
That's funny.
But yeah, but so we're gonna give Orange is the New Black a shot.
Okay.
I don't know if we'll review it or not, but I'm gonna give it a shot, and we'll get back on it. We'll get back on the Netflixing here very shortly.
Most definitely.
I do want to thank y'all. Thank you for checking out the YouTube. Thank you for checking us out on iTunes. If you left a review, I will be following up with those and giving you a proper shout out on a future episode. Thank you for those of y'all that migrated over from Chingo's. If you saw me on the What Did He Said podcast, thank you for stopping by. And check me out on that. If you came over from the So Taco podcast, thank you for that as well. I'm going to be dropping in on pretty much every podcast I can get on here in the state of Texas. I'm going to be on Aaron Suarez's.
Nice.
I'll be in Laredo this Wednesday on the 24th. You can check me out at Rooftop Comedy Lounge on Saturday at the 27th. You can catch me at the Santa Cruz Theater in Austin, Texas. You can get those tickets on Eventbrite. And then, of course, August 9th through 11th with Chingo Bling at the Improv. Get those at either Houston Improv website, or you can get it at chingobling.com. And you got anything else to add?
Nope.
All right, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in to this episode of the original Gordito podcast. One love.